So if for some reason you are unaware, Dragon Ball Legends for the first time ever have dropped an Ultra banner with more than one Ultra on it. Yes, there's literally Ultra Hit, Ultra Beast Gohan, Ultra Super Vegito, and Ultra Super Gogeta all on one banner. Now this isn't a should you summon, but what I will say immediately is that you should not summon on this banner because it is not worth it. It's clearly a big bait pre-festival, implying that the festival is going to drop something big, but on top of that, the banner is just not worth it anyways. The rates for each Ultra you pull are just lower, so the odds of you even getting one is truly unfathomable. You probably won't. You're not that lucky, bro, trust me. But good luck, because a lot of you guys fall to temptation. I guess there is added benefits, like get items like Ultra Multi Z power with summon coins, and also that step 4 is free, but the 4th step being free is just normal. And the bonuses, that's also standard. It's just that the bonuses on this banner are different than what they would be on a Legends Limited banner. Anyways, my advice, don't summon. But outside of that, them putting 4 Ultras on one banner is very big. They've never done this before. And I think what's happening is they've dropped so many Ultras that returning them individually on their own banners isn't worth it anymore. They don't have enough time to do that, and they need bigger fishes to catch us. I also want to point out that the selection of Ultras on this banner is quite interesting. We've got a movies unit or a hybrid Saiyan, that's Beast Gohan. We have Ultra Hit, so that would be Universe Rep or a powerful opponent. And then we've got 2 Fusion Warriors, one from the Buu Saga and one from the sagas from the movies. But more than that, it's like they're randomly spread. So we've got the first summonable Ultra, then we've got the Ultra in the 4th anniversary, which was Super Vegito, then Ultra Hit, the Ultra that released at the start of 2023, and Beast Gohan last year Festival Ultra. There's a lot of Ultras in between all of these Ultras, so I can't fathom why they would choose these 4, but maybe that's a topic for another discussion. Like a prediction for the Festival 2025? I'll do that soon. But me saying this is big, I haven't told you why it's big. Like sure, they've never done this before, but does it mean anything going forward? Well, potentially, and that's something I wanted to deliver to you guys so you guys can give your own thoughts in the comment section below. So starting up immediately, seeing that they put multiple Ultras on one banner, my 2 main thoughts were, what was the first banner with multiple Legends Limiteds on it? And also, when they started releasing a lot of Legends Limiteds, where was the point where they released the first summonable Ultra? Specifically summonable, I feel like the Ultra idea in general doesn't hold as much weight because the character was free, Ultra Super Saiyan Goku. So in this case, I'm referring to Ultra Super Gogeta. How many Legends Limiteds did we have at that time? It's quite crazy to think there was a time where Legends Limiteds releases did not have other Legends Limiteds on the banner. It would just be the new LL and a bunch of Sparkings, and the Sparkings were enough to hold up the game. It's crazy how much the game has developed, but let's evaluate. I scrolled back a lot to the point where I'm going further than the 2nd anniversary, and even on the 2nd anniversary banners, for example, where Legends Limited Vegito Blue released, there's only 2 other Legends Limited on the banner. Those 2 being Super Vegito and LL Goku. So that just means I had to go further. And after scrolling for so long, I got to a point where the first time they made a difference was the Legends Limited Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Now, not his banner, it's the one after this. So he was the last Legends Limited to drop on a banner where there wasn't any other Legends Limited on the banner. It was just him on the banner, and there was only Sparkings to support him. So maybe there was other Sparkings you wanted on the banner, for example the 1st anniversary Sparkings, but on his banner there's no other Legends Limiteds, literally just Sparkings. For note, his banner released on the 2nd of November and it finished on the 12th of November, which is not a lot of time, but it's how long you had to get the Legends Limited Super Saiyan 3 Goku. But where they actually kicked it up a notch was when they dropped the first form Frieza, as they put Super Vegito on that banner. This was in 2020, early in the year, and if I'm not mistaken, they also dropped Piccolo, the Legends Limited, at that exact same time. So they dropped 2 Legends Limited banners simultaneously, and on Piccolo's banner they put Super Saiyan 3 Goku. If we count how many Legends Limiteds it took to get to this point, the answer is about 7, with the releases being God of Destruction Beerus, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, Super Saiyan Goten, Goku, Super Vegito, and Super Saiyan 3 Goku, which honestly isn't enough. But I think what we should point out is that Legends Limited released a lot more sparsely, so it wasn't as consistent as we get Legends Limiteds now, which are monthly. You might get one every 2 months, 3 months, similar to how Ultras release, but with Legends Limiteds, which is honestly quite telling. It shows how much they've increased their output for Dragon Ball Legends. Now if we move on to how many Legends Limited released before they dropped their first summonable Ultra, we're gonna have a much larger number. We know that Ultra Super Gogeta dropped in the 2021 festival after Blue Bros and Sorta Hope Trunks. So we just have to count how many Legends Limiteds prior to that. We end up with the number 25. They had to drop 25 Legends Limiteds before they decided to pull the trigger on a new rarity, in that being Ultras. Now, I'm not necessarily heading in the direction of they're going to release a new rarity, but I do think they're going to do something a bit more special. Every year there's always a discussion of an Ultra Legendary finish. I think if they're going to do that, out of any year, this year is the most likely, just based on what I'm going to point out next. So given I just counted all the Legends Limiteds up until the first summonable Ultra, I should also count all the Ultras that we have right now, the summonable ones at least, if we're going to assume something big is going to drop in the 2025 festival. Now, if we only focus on the summonable Ultras, the number is 22. But could you guys imagine that if we focus on all of the Ultras, the number is also 25? And honestly, I think that's too good to be true. 25 Legends Limiteds, we get a new summonable Ultra. The first one ever. 25 Ultras, are we going to get a new rarity, a new potential release, a new big thing in Dragon Ball Legends? I don't have the answers to that. But if things are aligning this well, I think it's something to be taken with a grain of salt, but definitely something worth to be considered. I put all this out to say that this could be the new era of Dragon Ball Legends, and they do often work on patterns. Not always, but there are cases in Dragon Ball Legends history that they have worked on patterns. I have to give an example, otherwise you won't believe me, but the biggest one being the Legends Limited to Ultra pipeline throughout the anniversaries. So starting from the first one, we got Super Vegito, 3 years later we got Ultra Super Vegito in the 4th anniversary, and you can do that all the way up until the 6th anniversary where we got Ultra Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. The fact that that strong pattern exists, this could mean something. But again, I'm just here to have the discussion. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you haven't already, make sure to press the subscribe button. We're on this grind to 200,000 subscribers. I appreciate you guys for watching, man. My name's Zakashi, guys. And I will see you guys in the next one, man.